Hey, there you are. Ah, finally. I was wondering how long it was going to take you to come out of that musty, dusty old building. It's so hot in there. I feel like the gates of Hades just spat someone out at me. Ugh, what do you mean it's not that warm? I mean, look at you. I can tell it is. You're all sweaty and your cheeks are all rosy and red. Maybe you were in there for too long and you just cooked everyone. Yes, I'm calling you hot. Don't deny it. Anyway, now that I've got you outside, you'd better enjoy this breeze, because I've arranged it just for you. You're welcome. Only the best for you, dear. I've prepared the perfect autumn day for you, just how you like it. Crisp, cool air, bright blue sky, golden setting sun. Come on, let's head down to the park. All the leaves are really coming down. It looks so pretty. Oh, and the girls' club is selling cookies. You want to buy me some? Ugh, you're right. I know I can't really eat because I'm a spirit, but come on, we can pretend. Remember? Just like old times? We used to play in the leaf piles, and your mom would call you inside for cookies, and every time you came out with some cookies for me. I pretended for 5 whole years before you realized that I couldn't actually eat. I always returned the cookies you gave me when you weren't looking, and you never noticed till 5 entire years later. So anyway, tell me, how was work today? Like, apart from making you all stiff and stuffy. Yep, same old story. What a witch that lady is. She what? Sorry, repeat that? She said that to you? Ugh, seriously. One of these days, I'm going to send a flock of migrating birds to poop all over her car. Or make her slip on some wet leaves. Or maybe, you know what, here, I'll blow a gust of wind so hard that her ugly dress flies off. No, she deserves it. Anybody with the nerve to be that rude ought to have a terrible life. Well, anyway, go on. Oh, that guy's an ass too. Wait. Why did you agree to take on more work like that? He already made you do the... I really have to ask. Why are you still working for these people? They've got to be one of the most sneaky, uncaring, manipulative group of... Yeah. I know you need the money to live, but I just really wish you would quit that place. Yeah, listen, I know you have nice benefits and it keeps the food on the table, keeps you paying rent, but listen, I've been paying a little bit of a closer attention to your heart more deeply since I returned, and you really just haven't been the same. I thought maybe you were sick at first, but your body's technically fine. But on the other hand, your heart and your mind and your feelings and your soul, I'm just worried about you. It just doesn't seem like you've been enjoying my gifts as much lately. First I thought I'd done something wrong, but I noticed it's all because of your job and those people. Anyway, I know just what you need. We need to go back to the basics. I think you just need to have some real fun. Since you're older now, you're doing all these grown-up things, but it seems like the grown-up things are getting in the way. You used to rake up the leaves all afternoon, and we kick them up into the air, jump in them, and roll around in them. We used to play in the field and watch the geese migrating. Oh, and remember when we saw the cedar waxwings? You were so excited because you'd never seen them before. It was so magical. Oh, remember going pumpkin picking with your family? You insisted on taking me with you, even though I didn't want your family to think you were weird for talking to yourself the whole time. But you claimed you had an imaginary friend, and, well, that really made my day. Remember when we used to sit out in the cold at night and watch the harvest moon? You would tell me all about your school, your friends, teachers, how much you hated that one teacher. What was her name? Mrs. Bentley? Yeah, Hurt. Ugh, glad you're finally free from that lady. Now that there's other people, might be worse than her. But anyway, remember we had so much fun back then? I remember watching football for the first time too. It still doesn't make that much sense to me, but... What? No, the game itself makes sense, but you humans... Sometimes you scare me with how much you rave about it. Oh, how about you? Do you remember anything else in particular that made you happy? You and me together? Right! I remember that too, yeah! The apple cider at your school event, when I added some autumn magic. And boy, nobody could get enough of it. Your best friend had the biggest smile on her face. She's still hooked on it, isn't she? Oh, you haven't heard from her? Oh, I thought you both were so close. Well, if you haven't spoken to her in 3 years, then how... Oh, the internet. Yeah. You should message her. See how she's doing. Oh, she's married now? Wow! But how does that stop you from saying hi? Oh, well... You humans are really weird that way. Your social rules and stuff. I feel like if you love someone, you should be able to talk to them. Oh, yeah, I remember that too. That was a really scary night for me. When Mother sent that hurricane. Ugh, and you tried to run away from home in the middle of it. I could have strangled your parents for making you that angry. I could have strangled you too. What, for what? For being so reckless, of course. Hurricanes are something I can't stop, you know. I could only do what I could for my best friend. It felt like a bad thing to do, but blowing down that tree in front of the car was the only way to keep you safe. I know. I don't like being destructive. I'd stop the hurricanes if I could, but Mother is stronger. Thank you. I just wish I could apologize to all the people that... It's just... Mother, she's in pain. She can't really help it either. Yeah, I saw that you convinced your neighbors to quit spraying all that poison on their yards. I was so excited when Summer told me that. You know, she might not like me very much, but she was really happy to find out that we have yet another safe place for pollinators. All the squirrels, bats, birds, mice, and rabbits, they'll be so happy. You have no idea how much it helps us, and how much it helps Mother. We need more trees, more entire forests. I still don't get how you humans, well, not you, of course, but how others, how they can't see what they're doing to Mother and themselves. Oh, well, anyway, I'm not supposed to be here rambling on about all the world's problems. I'm supposed to be making you happy again. Let's see, what do we want to do? Leaf pile? Pumpkin picking? Maybe collecting acorns? We could make a leaf wreath or make some magic apple cider. How about baking cookies? Hayride? Maybe you just need some good old pumpkin spice. What do you mean? Those aren't childish. Don't laugh. Well, actually, no. You need to laugh. Okay, well, so, what sort of things do grown-up humans prefer to do to make them happy? Seriously? Well, out of that list of very boring and self-destructive activities, the date sounds the nicest. I've got it! We'll go on a date, just you and me. We'll do all the fun things that I just listed, and there is a full moon tonight, so we can finish the date off by watching it rise over town. It's decided. Nope. I don't care whatever grown-up homework you think you have to do. Work is for when you're at work, not when you're out of it. Don't test me. You need some relaxation time, and that requires indulging in what Mother Nature has to give you this season. And I'll be your guide. Come on! Who better than to go on an autumn date with than the spirit of autumn herself? Oh, look! There's the perfect start. An apple cider stand. Come on, let's go add some magic to it. Hurry up!